Ooh, that might have been too much. Okay, so I'm trying this product. It's marketed like it's really good for bags. I don't have bags. I have like hollow eyes, but let's see if it. Why do I hear echo? Why am I hearing echo? Mm-mm-mm. Let me see something. That should help. All right. So let's see if it helps with the hollowness. I'm supposed to put it on for 5 minutes and let it set. So it feels tingly. So I'll let you know if, well, if you guys stick around, you'll see. I don't want to do too much. He said this like a apple seed amount. So I'm gonna let that do its thing, and then I'll go ahead with my makeup. I haven't done a full glam in a long time, and I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know how glam I'm gonna get, but I'm definitely going to do a little something, something. Probably not supposed to put it on here, but I'm gonna put the rest on my lids and see if it does anything. But yeah, that's this. Go Pure. It's in my showcase. If you're watching on YT, feel free to comment. I can see your comments. If you're watching on IG, I cannot see your comments. So if you want to engage with me, you have to come over to YT or TT. Okay, it's starting to balance out a bit. This right here, though, this hollowness, it's still looking pretty strong. Do you have this? Fit in my 40s? Do you use this? Fit in my 40s says I love mine. And let me know, do you have bags or do you have hollow eyes like mine? So far so good. I feel it balancing out on this side. Oh, you have the head wrap. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Shout out to that my Infinity head wraps. Right now I'm wearing the one in the color Focus. I have my hair out of the way so I can do my makeup. But shout outs to you fit in my 40s for mentioning that. And they're tagged in my showcase if you guys want to see the different colors I have. But you can wear them so many different ways. And this is just the way that I like to wear them when I just want to put my hair out of my way, completely out of my way. But happy Friday, by the way. I don't think I said that yet. Yeah. But okay, I'm still seeing I'm guessing this part is not probably not going to fix. It hasn't been 5 minutes yet, but it's been long enough. They do look a lot better than from when I first started the live though. Again, it's not really for hollow eyes, it's more so for bags. And I don't really deal with bags, I deal with hollowness, but I'm liking it. And my 40 says I'm waiting for others to get in stock. I'll have more in stock next month. I'm trying to do monthly restocks. And this current set of Infinity head apps that are in stock are about maybe a little over half not my own designs, and then about just under half are my own designs. And then next, my June restock will be fully my designs. And I think I'm gonna just completely get my artistry bag and just do my own designs from now on because I find that my designs do better. People are more into my designs, which I didn't get that impression my first time around, but now I'm seeing more people are liking my design, so I'm gonna stick to my designs. No, in my 40s though, this is about anything. I'm trying to be live for 2 hours, so that means I have time to talk. I have time to talk about whatever. And I know sometimes people don't some people just like tune in and don't really speak much, so it's kind of hard for me to just talk to myself. So I appreciate whatever you have to say to me. It helps the live go. Victorious G says, "Hi, where's your scarf from?" I make them. I make them, or I should say, I have a manufacturer, but I design them. And they're tagged in my showcase. They're called Infinity Head Wraps, and my showcase may be a little flooded. I do have it tagged on my live on the showcase, but if you can't find it, I have tons of videos on my page, like Fit said. So they're tagged in my video. So I'm gonna get started with my makeup. I think my I think it's not bad. I'm not mad at it. It's an improvement. So shout outs to the Gold Pure Instant Eye Lift Gel. It helps with my under eyes. Like I have really bad hollowing under my eyes, and it kind of like smoothed it out a bit. It flattened it out, evened it out. And I know it's good for people who have bags. Like I've seen people with bags use it, and I watched the transformation happen. So I was really curious to see if it would help with the reverse problem or the inverse problem, and it helps a little bit. It helps a little bit. I mean, I do have a lot of hollowing, but I found the difference. I see the difference, I should say. Let me get back to work, girl. You have a great day. You have a great dude. You have a great day too. Thanks for hopping in real quick. I know it's Friday afternoon. I know it's Friday afternoon, so I appreciate anybody who this is loud. I appreciate anybody who can stop in for a bit. All right. So I'm gonna start my makeup. I haven't done like a full glam in a while. Well, actually, I did full glam when I modeled for Miss Lady Locks at the yacht party, but I felt like it was so long since I've done full glam at that time. So I was like struggling. I'm like, dang, did I forget how to do my makeup? Low key, I did. You know, I used to be a makeup girly. I used to love doing my makeup. The 2010s, yes. I mean, everybody did, right? But once that clean girl aesthetic got popular, especially during the pandemic, because people are like, what am I doing a full face of makeup for? For what? So at that point, I was not wearing makeup. So out of practice. And, you know, some things come more naturally for some and not others. Okay, I'm going to plug my computer in. Okay. This multi streaming thing. It's helpful, but it gets a little complicated. I'm on live on YT, on IG, and on TT. I like to feed three birds with one scone. Feed three birds with one scone because we don't kill birds. Okay. All right. So this is Elf Hydrating Camo Concealer Corrector Camo Hydrant in the color Deep Chestnut. And this is not a new concealer for me. I use this. I've used it a few times. Like this is it's a newer product for me, but I've used it enough times at this point that I know that I like it. So I start with that. And let me brush my eyebrows a bit. And my eyebrows are microbladed. I got my eyebrows microbladed. When was that? Was that earlier this year? It was either early this year or late last year. Time is moving weird, yo. It's almost June. I feel like it was just New Year's. And where's my brush? I like the concealer to set a little bit, but not too much because I don't want it to look like this. Okay. Oh, it's in here. Yes. I use one of these kinds of brushes. I'm gonna just mist it a little bit with Fix Plus by MAC. You know it, when girls do the tutorials and they're like talking to you while they're spraying themselves, I'm like, girl, you have all of that mist all in your mouth. That just happened to me and it tastes like soap. So I don't recommend talking while you're spraying your products. But I might need to move this mirror because it's not. I'm not getting a good light. Okay, do it like this. So I'm doing a full glam, but for me, it's still not going to be like cakey because I can't do cakey. I can't do cakey. And I like to do the excess on my lids because I have darker lids, and I do prefer a more even complexion. Hi, Sarah Guy. Thank you. Like, I don't like to use I don't like to be too extra and fancy. Like, I mean, I'm somebody I would try like the trendy things, but I always go back to the basics. I just love makeup brushes over sponges, and I don't like using my fingers for stuff. I don't like get my fingers dirty. I'm gonna get my clothes dirty if I get my fingers dirty. But okay, so that's that. Now I'm gonna go with. Should I use this? Yeah, I'm gonna just use these and then like throw them out because I still do have some LA Girl Pro Conceals. Very old, as you can see, but I do use them to help shape my eyebrows. Um, Again, I do nano blading, so my eyebrows are already shaped, but sometimes I still need to pluck or shave, and I haven't shaved. Sarah says, will this be all about makeup or will locks be included at some point? Feel free to ask any lock questions that you have. I'm trying to be on here for 2 hours, so I'm down to talk about whatever you want to talk about. So if you want to talk about hair, feel free. If you have a question, but right now my hair is in an infinity head wrap to get out of my way. I got some Miguel playing in the background. Did I title this video? I called it "Get Ready with Me." Yeah. So probably by the time I finish my makeup, I'll do something with my hair. But that's probably be a while. If you want to see hair, maybe you should leave and come back in 2 hours. Because I'm not gonna take my hair down until I finish my face. But yes, I have a mole in my eyebrow. Sometimes I like to cover it. Sometimes I like to try to emphasize it, but I'm gonna cover it for now because it gets a little difficult to emphasize. And I'm on live, so doing makeup on live is so much harder than just doing it. I don't mean just on live, just recording yourself doing makeup is difficult. Oftentimes people ask me to do more makeup videos and it's hard to record. It's just really hard to record. So shout out to all the makeup girlies who do it. It's really difficult. I'm gonna let that sit a little bit before I blend it. Sarah Guy says, you are inspiring me with makeup, which I have only worn for professional photos. In all of my 64 years of living, I'm blessed with even skin tone, I guess. Makeup is not just for fixing flaws, it's for fun and expression. You know, my skin tone is pretty even, but I like to have fun and I like to emphasize certain things and accentuate certain things. So yeah, and it's never too late. You can have fun with some makeup. Right now I'm doing the base, but I'm gonna have some fun with my lids today. Nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna probably do an eyeshadow that goes with the head wrap. So very neutral earth tones. Sorry to say, it was never fun for me. That's what Sarah says. Yeah. Well, if it's not fun for you, then don't don't worry about it. Because what's the point? What's the point? If it's not fun, forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, I'm so Brooklyn for that one, right? Forget about it. Okay. This is not the best brush to be using to blend this, but I already started. I'm committed. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do my foundation. So I don't normally wear foundation. I usually just do concealer. Again, I don't really like the heavy makeup feel. And I do like to focus on keeping my skin clear and even. But I did mess up my face recently. I did mess up my face recently, over exfoliating. So you probably can see my, if you're watching on YT or IG, you probably can see like my skin isn't as smooth as it normally is. But yeah, my skin is normally is repairing right now. I messed up my moisture barrier essentially. Um, but so now I'm gonna put on a little foundation. I have recently started using this Anastasia Beverly Hills. Um, it is the Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation in the color 6N, and I really do like this. I'm typically not a foundation fan, but I do like this one. And I think I had a really good color match. But you guys can be the judge. And I'll just do like maybe like 2 pumps will be enough for me. It's 2 pumps, and I'm gonna use the same brush and apply it like I'm painting. Sarah said I like lipstick and blush. I love me some blush, lipstick. I'm more of a lip gloss kind of girl, but I do love lipstick too. Depending. It's a time and a place. And sometimes, like, if I don't feel like doing anything else to my face, I will do some lipstick and some mascara or some eyeliner, and I feel good with that. But yes, it looks a little off right now, but it will set as I blend it and it dries down. It should look better. It should look more like a match. I try to match with my skin. I mean, well, duh. I mean, sometimes people just try to match with the skin on their face, but I like to match with my chest. If my chest is exposed, that is. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. In person, it's looking a little bit darker than my chest, but on camera, it looks pretty balanced. I feel like I'm out of focus. It's better. Okay. So everybody tuning in, let me know if you have anything you want to ask or anything you want to talk about. Oh, is that an ad playing? This is not my YouTube account playing music because I have premium. That shade. That shade. Yeah, I'm not logged in. Um, sorry to say, I know this is a very popular song. I cannot stand this song. I hate the song so bad. Why is this in my playlist? Okay, here we go. Oh, people love When I See You by Fantasia. I'm a fan of Fantasia. No, Fantasia. She Color Purple. Mm, I do not like her music. Okay. Brown Sugar says, I usually watch your lock content, but what else are you into? Thanks. So do you mean like What am I into in life, or what the kind of content I make? Because I mostly just make a lot of content. Um, but if you mean like in life, I am I'm actually teaching myself piano right now, which is really difficult because I'm not musically inclined at all. um, I'm really into movies and television. Well, not really television so much, but movies mostly. A little bit of TV. Um, um, I don't know what else to say. I don't have a lot of hobbies. I'm an entrepreneur. When you're an entrepreneur, your hobbies is kind of your business. I like to eat. I like to. Oh, I like to cook. I like to cook. I also like. I mean, I like to cook a lot of vegan food. I'm not vegan, but I do like to cook a lot of vegan food. My man is vegan, and I do like to. Oftentimes, when I'm like out and about, I eat like shit. So I do like to cook healthy. Um, my no, I didn't mention it. This is a Revlon brush. I didn't mention it. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a specific number, but this is a Revlon foundation brush. Brunswick says that's sweet. I love piano too, but I haven't tried learning. Yeah, go for it if you can. Go for it. Um, Sarah says, "Stop it. I too am interested in learning piano after I learn guitar." Nice. Well, the reason why I don't want to learn guitar is because my nails. I mean, I guess you could use a pick, but yeah. But yeah, I want to learn piano, and I'm learning. I can so far I've learned. Well, I shouldn't say I learned because I'm still working on it, but I'm working on Coldplay's The Scientist. So I'm not like learning, like I'm not taking lessons or anything. I'm teaching myself. I happen to have an old piano in my house, so I've just been practicing on it. Okay, so the foundation, I think I'll stop blending it now. I think it's okay. Um, Brown says you still do hair shows too, right? Do you have any coming up? Yes, I actually did a hair show the weekend before last. What's today? Friday? When was that? The beginning of the month. I did a hair show. You can check my page. I have content from it. I did the yacht party hair show. So yeah, I still do hair shows. The next hair show coming up, I don't know. Well, I know that there are hair shows coming up, but I don't think I'm participating in it. There's one in Atlanta, Lockfest Atlanta, I believe is coming in July. I believe that's the first Atlanta Lockfest. Lockfest is typically in Brooklyn. Um, Most likely I'll model for the Lockfest in Brooklyn, which will be in September, most likely, or August, maybe late August. Locknificent Fest is October. Yeah. So that's all I know for sure. But I don't know if anything is like coming up really like around the corner. I don't know. Sometimes like, I get last minute offers, but as of now, nothing too soon. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. Yes, it is Friday. Okay, so what's next? Let me do some shadow. Okay, I don't think I have my shadows with me right now. I think I have to go grab them. So I'm gonna skip shadows. Actually, I should have been set my under eye. I'm gonna like brighten up my under eye a little bit more. I have another concealer that I use for that, which is a little bit lighter. Brown Sugar says, "Oh wait, oh my gosh, I don't know why it didn't pop up on my FIP, but you looked gorgeous. Thank you. You know, algorithms be algorithming." But thank you. Did you use hair wax for color on your locks? I have in the past. Oh, I think you mean for the hair show. No, that was actually, I think I might have put it in the caption. I think um Latoya, Ms. Lady Locks, the lady who styled my locks, she created these little faux locks, and she created them with purple hair and blue hair and made those little extensions. So shout out to Miss Lady Locks. The year prior, she did the same thing, but she used red, yellow, and green. I think I have those nearby actually because I was actually supposed to bring them to give them back to her because she made them and she should have them so she could use on other clients, but I forgot to give them to her. So I have them. Think, where are they? Hmm. I mean, if you guys care, I'll go get it. But if you don't care, I'll just keep doing my makeup because I'm not sure exactly where they are. Where did I put them? Because I knew I was supposed to pack them. So I put them somewhere. But no, so yeah, I didn't have to put any color in my hair at all for that. Okay, so let me blend this. I hate this song too. Oh my God. Oh, I hate my boo. I hate that song and I've always hated it since I was in middle school when it came out. My gosh. Oh yeah, as I'm doing my makeup today, I'm really seeing like how I messed up my skin over exfoliating. Okay. I brightened it up a little bit and I'm gonna set it. You said and boot up? No, I love boot up. You talking about LMA? I love that song. I love boot up. LMA? I love that song. I've always loved that song too. So sorry, Sarah, I can't relate. This is I had typed in Miguel playlist on YouTube, so I'll see what's going on. No, no, a friend of mine has worn that out with me. Oh, I mean, if you like a song, I mean, well, I'll speak for myself. If I like a song, it can't get worn out because I'm the type to put a song on repeat. Like I need it. I need to know all the lyrics. I need to know all the ad libs. I need to know all the background vocals. So yeah, if I like the song, can't hear your music playing. Okay, I guess that's a good thing that you can't hear it. Can anybody hear it? If you guys can't hear it, then I guess I don't know. It's well with you being on YT, that's a good that you can't hear it because I don't want to get in trouble for playing music on YT. Oh, you can't hear it either. Okay, okay. I wonder why y'all can't hear it. They can hear it on TikTok. They can hear it. Okay. Brown Sugar says she can hear it. Oh, you know what? I think it's because of the type of microphone that I have on my camera that's attached to my computer. Well, right now is Miguel's playing Do You by Miguel. Okay, so what is this again? Oh, this is Fenty Beauty. Loose this is a loose powder in the color banana. I didn't know this was a banana. I thought I had the other one. But yeah, this is banana. And I just set my under eye concealer and I do like in this triangle. Oop, it's a little messy. And I like to set a little bit on my lids too. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Maybe any news or any, if you have any hair questions? I've been on here for half an hour. I got an hour and a half left to go because I want to do 2 hours. Okay, I put a little bit too much on this one. That's fine. We're about to dust it off. What is this? What is this? Oh. This is another Revlon brush. It is a highlighter brush, but I'm not using it for highlighter in the moment. Let me clean it off a little bit since it's a highlighter brush. I'm gonna just dust it. Okay, and because I got my eyebrows nano bladed back in whenever I did, some months ago, I don't usually do eyebrows so much, but when I'm doing a full face of makeup, I still do want to go back and do my eyebrows a bit. So I'm gonna do that now. And this is Elf, a dip pomade situation in the color espresso. Thank you for coming, Brown Sugar. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Sarah says, do itchy scalp always mean it's time to shampoo? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Itchy scalp could mean it's time to moisturize. Itchy scalp can be due to it being dry. And if your scalp is dry, then just moisturizing it. Shampooing is a way to moisturize it when you think about it, but you might not need to clean it. You might just need to moisturize it. So you can drink some more water, you can mist it, and then oil it, massage it, and sometimes that will cure it. My current fave song is Bruno, I Just Might. Really? I love me some Bruno, but I'm not too crazy about that song. I mean, I don't hate it. Like, I'm not gonna, if it's playing, I'm not gonna skip it. But I'm a big fan of Bruno, and I feel like his music, his new music feels really repetitive. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if it works, it works. But I just feel like he has done better with his old music that sounds like this versus his new music that sounds like this. And I'm looking for my compact, but it's fine. But I don't know if I have any favorite songs right now. Brown Sugar says, I started watching you when I was 12 on YouTube, and now I'm about to be 26. LOL, you were so helpful. Oh, wow, 12. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, well, I know I was when I read that, I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, but no, I've always been very intentional of making my content family friendly. Okay, all ages approved. Like I don't even really curse in my content or nothing. I mean, I'm talking my head. What am I cursing for? So yeah. Right now, Aston Martin music is playing. If y'all can't hear it on YT, thing. Let me slow down. Just messed up my brow a little bit. Let's see if I can salvage this. Yeah, I messed that up. I made it too thick. Sarah says you have permanent eyebrows, right? No, they're not permanent. They're nano blading. It lasts for a couple of years. So it's semi-permanent, I guess, or demi-permanent. I don't know how you would classify that. That's okay. I'm not gonna do too much because Pressure is gonna get to me. So you still work on them daily? No, I don't do my eyebrows like at all. Only when I'm doing a full face of makeup. And remember, I was saying how I don't usually do full face of makeup, so I don't usually do anything to my eyebrows except I'll either pluck or shave. Most likely shave any hairs that grow out of the nano bladed shape. That makes sense. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, mostly I don't fill them in. I usually just shave them if they grow when they grow in the excess. But for the most part, I love the way my nano blading came out. I don't have to do much at all or anything basically with my eyebrows because I love them. When they fade away, I'm gonna go right back to Nadia out in New Jersey. I'm gonna have her do it again. It's definitely painful. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt, but that's life. I'm gonna go to my lips. This is usually last, but I want my lips done. And I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm gonna just do liner and gloss. This is it's called Laka in the color burnt brown. It and they call it a stain. To me, it's not a stain. It's not a stain. Where's my gloss? No, I don't want to use that. I want to use a clear gloss. I have to go grab one. Okay. Now, why would this song come on my playlist? Tyrese, child. Is this not charging? Not charging. Okay. Sorry, I'm dealing with my tablet. This is not my tablet. It's not my tablet. I can't claim it. My tablet would not behave like this. There we go. Okay. So this gloss, my friend Julia gave this to me. This is, I think it's a Korean brand. LJUY lip gloss, transparent and radiant colors. That's all I can say about this lip gloss. It looks cool. And it has like a cooling sensation to it. I didn't want to get my lip liner on there. So I was very careful there. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do, now we got to do, let me do my eyes, my lids. Let me go grab shadow. Okay, this is an Arbonne palette. This is old. Shouts to Arbonne. Are they still around? They have like vegan makeup, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to do a little mist. This is the palette, the colors that they have, and as you can see, my head wrap goes with some of these colors. So I'm gonna do that. Optimus Crime says Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole came out when I was in like middle school, so people used to call me Keisha Cole a lot growing up. But I haven't heard that in a while, so thanks for that blast from the past. I'm not a big fan of Keisha Cole. But I like some of her songs, but like just like Mary J. Blige, like I like a lot of their songs, but I'm not a big fan of crying ass music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear you cry all the time. Like maybe sing a happy song and you can manifest that for yourself. Okay, so I'm doing like the forest shade on the outside of my lids. I'm gonna do like maybe more of a gold or bronze color on the inside half. And because these are shimmery, a bit shimmery, I'm using my finger because typically I don't like to use my finger. And the mist is you may remember I just misted my lids right before I applied. That's to help with the pigment showing. What's everybody doing right now on this Friday afternoon? I figured it'll be a weird time to go live. I'm not, no comment. Okay, I'm gonna go with amber or desert. Amber or desert. I think I'm gonna go with amber and then desert, a little bit of desert. P Max says just busy doing nothing. You home? Are y'all home? You see, this is Mary J. Blige, and I don't mind the song because it's uplifting a little bit. Like, well, not uplifting, but like it's a happier love song. Be without you. But I'm still gonna change the song because I don't really like it that much. I'm sorry to hear that, T Mac. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yes, I do like Mary J. Blige, but I don't like I don't like her music like that. I don't really like her music. There's like a few songs that I like though. Like what's that song? Um, Deep Inside. Deep Inside. That one. And Be Happy. I like Be Happy. Okay. Whenever you say something kind of mean about the greats, it gotta come back with some positive. So that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. Okay, so I'm gonna use this highlighter. This is a CoverGirl highlighter. I'm gonna just do that in the corner and blend it into a little bit. T Max says thanks, it's a part of life. Yes, it is. It is. You gotta roll with it. If you guys can't hear it right now, this is J. Cole playing. This is Power Trip with Miguel. I love Miguel's voice so much. Okay. T Mac says, I like gospel, jazz, soft pop. What kind of music do you like? Hmm. I like R&B. I like R&B, pop and B. So like the more poppy R&B and like the soulful R&B. Neo soul, soulful R&B and pop R&B. I like a little bit of rap. Like you see, this is J. Cole right here with Miguel on the hook. So it's hip hop, but still with some R&B in there. That's what I like the most. Growing up, I listened to a more of a variety, but I feel like I've kind of like settled into my comfort of R&B. But I used to listen to a lot of rock. I used to listen to a lot of rock growing up, but yeah, I'm a R&B girly. Growing up, I listened to a lot of like reggae and dance hall too. Yeah, back in my partying days. hmm Back in my partying days, high school and college, dance hall. Man, okay, I'm looking for a color to like blend in my crease a bit. Okay, I'll use the same palette, the Cypress. Ooh, it's a little dark. T Max says nice. So did my daughter. The 70s is still the stuff. Is that what that says? Yeah. 70s music. Who do you like from the 70s? Like disco? I know like a little bit of like Donna Summer. I like I really do. And like when it comes to like the older music, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really do like when modern music samples old music. I personally really like that. Like um I mean it's not remaking it, but like putting a new spin on it. I like that a lot. Hi Carla, how are you? I'm good. I'm just doing a little something to my face. I haven't been on here in a long time, and I mean on IG, YT, and TT. Um, when it comes to YouTube, I feel like it's gonna take a lot for y'all to get a video out of me. I mean, other than my shorts, it's gonna take a lot because y'all do not like to watch my long form videos anymore. So I'm gonna just come live and post my shorts. Every now and then I'll post a regular video, but it's been probably a month or two. T Max says Stevie Wonder, Sister Sledge, Donna Donna Singer? Or do you mean Donna Summer? Michael Jackson. Okay. I like Stevie Wonder. I like Stevie Wonder. Sister Sledge. Sister Sledge. I know they have like a really big song, but I can't think of what song that is. So I know a Sister Sledge song, but I can't think of what it is. Donna Summer, I know a couple of her songs, like Beyonce sampled it in her song Summer Renaissance. The song I'm so good. What's that song called? I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. That song. But she has another one that I know. She has a couple songs that I know that I can't think of right now, and of course I know Michael Jackson. His music from the '70s though. That's I'm guessing that's the Off the Wall album. Off the Wall album. What songs are on that one? Like help me out. What songs are on the Off the Wall album? Um, like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. We Are Family. Okay. Yes, I know that one. That's the one. T Max says sampling is good. It's a shout out and yes, a new take. Yeah. Yes, I really do appreciate that. And oftentimes it's a history lesson because I didn't know that song existed, and now I learned about this sample through this new song, and now I get to dig into this group that maybe I didn't know before, or maybe I did know but I just didn't know the song. You know, like shouts to the Isley Brothers. I've learned a lot about the Isley Brothers because of them being sampled in hip hop. My parents, my parents did not listen to um that type of music in the house growing up. Like they listened to mostly gospel music and reggae music. My parents are Caribbean. We didn't. My mother did like Marvin Gaye, but that's not the kind of music that she was playing in the house. You know what I mean? Like, um, my dad was a big Bob Marley fan, or uh, is a big Mo- my dad is a big Bob Marley fan. So I learned a lot about Bob Marley's music growing up. But like, yeah, I wasn't any music that I know from like Motown and stuff. I learned on my own. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. My parents did like Michael Jackson. My parents did like the Temptations. And we watched the hell out of the Temptations movie growing up. So yeah, I knew a lot of Temptations growing up and Michael Jackson. Um well my family's not from an island. They're from Guyana. My family's from Guyana, South America, but it's Caribbean. If you know, you know. I had to plug my phone in. Sorry about that. But yeah, my family is Guyanese, both sides. So yeah, and like like the classic like '90s reggae music and stuff. That's what we listen to. But yeah, and did we? What other Motown? Yeah, we didn't listen to like Diana Ross. We didn't listen to what did we listen to? Oh, it's okay, Carla. I didn't notice. Did I miss a comment? Oh, oh, I see it. I didn't even notice. It's okay. Black Rose says, were they very religious? I wouldn't say very religious, but we did go to church every Sunday. Come on, I don't want to hear this. Uh, um, I don't like this playlist anymore. This playlist is getting like weird. No shade to Usher. I like Usher. I love Usher. I went to Usher's concert in Vegas, but I had typed in Miguel. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's that? I didn't mean to click that. Sure. I'll put this. Bryson Tiller. Yeah, my family was not very religious, but we did go to church every Sunday. But like that was the extent of it. Some people go to church on Wednesdays and Thursdays and all of that. No, no, no. We just went on Sunday. We just went on Sunday morning, and my mom liked to like do housekeeping with gospel music playing and stuff. Um, my son-in-law is from Ghana. I said Guyana, Guyana, Ghana. Remember I said my family is Caribbean. Ghana is African. Yeah. I'm okay with the way my eyeshadow came out. It's fine. But it goes with the head wrap, right? It goes. It goes, right? Aretha. We didn't listen to Aretha Franklin growing up. We did not. Um, you know, and honestly, I still need to see that Aretha Franklin movie. I don't know. I don't really know too much about Aretha Franklin like that. I know she used to be married to the guy from A Different World. I did watch her funeral service. Um, I know she. Let me not say that. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. But yeah, I don't know a lot of her music. I know she had an amazing voice. Like I know, um, Natural Woman. But yeah, that reminds me. Let me watch that movie later today if I can find it on streaming. I'm gonna do a little blush, or this is like bronzer, but it's kind of like reddish, so it's kind of like a blush. Oh my god, that movie is so good. She lived a crazy life. The movie with it's Cynthia Erivo, right? That one. I want to see it. I do want to see it. But you know what? The one of the reasons why I never saw it was because whatever year that was when it came out, somebody had invited me to go see it, but then we fell out, and then I never went to go see it. And then every time the movie came up, like I'll be like, ugh, because I'll think about the person I fell out with. So, but that was a long time ago. I could watch the movie now. Yes, and Jennifer Hudson. Okay, who played Aretha? Who played Aretha? Oh, oh, there's two different movies. You're saying there's a Jennifer Hudson movie and then Cynthia Erivo movie. I see. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Wait, are you saying it's two different? Am I okay? I got it. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. All right. I'll check them both out because I love me some Cynthia Erivo. I love her voice down, down. Jay Hutter, I do love her voice. She's good for hollering, but that's what's needed because Aretha Franklin holler. Where's the? I can't find the blood. Oh, here it is. That's not really the brush I wanted to use. But yeah, yeah. So I don't know too much. Or maybe I do know Aretha Franklin music, and I just don't know it's her. I don't know, but like, yeah, we didn't listen to Anita Baker or nothing growing up, but I ended up like doing my own little research, you know, so I know some stuff because I like black music. Like, I'm kind of scared to pick up too much pigment, and I'm not getting a good light. Um, yeah, and what other old music do I know? I guess it depends on who you ask because some people will say Aaliyah is old music. You know, it technically it is, but that's what I know. That 90s R&B. And now this is Alicia Keys playing. How y'all feel about Alicia Keys music? You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, Alicia Keys, she doesn't sing like she used to," and I don't know what that's all about because she really always sounded the way she sounds. She was never like that great of a singer. Hot take, hot take. Sorry, sorry. She was never that great of a singer. She had really great songs. Alicia Keys has really great songs, but her voice itself was never that great. Sorry if y'all don't like that. That's my opinion, though. I do love her music. I actually saw her Broadway show. This blush is not really picking up on the I mean, this bronzer is not really picking up on this camera over here, but in person it looks. I like the way it looks. On TikTok it looks okay. So this is actually a bronzer. So I'm gonna actually go in with a little bit of actual blush. But if I didn't tell y'all, that was the NYX Buttermilk bronzer in Butter Match. But I have this KVD blush that I always go back to in the color Poppy. I love this shade. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to hear this either. Come on, now. Sure. Y'all like Frank Ocean? I like Frank Ocean. I gave up on like wanting more music from him though. I gave up on that dream. How long has it been since he put out music? At least a decade. Okay, so just a little bit of this because I know this is pigmented for sure. I like to do a little bit on my nose and on like the apples of my cheeks. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you, girl. Where are you tuning in from? I'm talking music. Oh, I need some new mascara, but I got something coming in the mail. Baltimore, okay. Baltimore. I don't know. Have I ever been to Baltimore? I feel like I must have. Yeah, I must have. I don't think I ever really explored the city, but I've definitely been to Baltimore. I was actually born in Maryland. I was born on an Air Force base. My dad was in the Air Force. And I was born out there, but I don't have any memories living there. But I've been to Maryland several times since then. I have some family there, but like not in the city, like the outskirts. I can't tell you where exactly right now. I don't remember, but oh well, isn't isn't the National Harbor in Maryland? Is that technically Maryland? Because if so, yeah, I've spent a lot of time in National Harbor area. That is Maryland. Okay, yeah. So I've spent a lot of time out there. I think I'm gonna go back sometime soon, actually. My ring sizer. You know how you those little spiral things that make rings fit better? It got twisted. Oh, this is actually a TikTok shop ring. They sent it together. I forgot to mention they sent this as a set. I actually really like it. I mean, I wish it was a little smaller. I wish the rock was a little smaller, but I do really like it. And I wish I had my appropriate size. So I wouldn't need the sizer, but I do like the ring set. If you guys are interested in jewelry at affordable costs, I do have that tagged on my showcase. Yeah, Terry says yes, it's in Maryland. Yeah, but yeah. Listen, now why the hell would they put Soldier Boy in this playlist? Not Kiss Me Through the Phone being the next song coming up after this ad, child. So, am I done with my makeup? Because I don't think I'm gonna do any mascara. I need some eyeliner. Why would you do this? This playlist went to shit. Okay. I'm about to leave this shit. I'm a soul girl, okay? I mean, okay, front. I do like me some like poppy hip hop. I do, but that's not what I'm on right now. That's not the type of time I'm on. Okay. Let's play the game. Okay. Sure. Oh, sure. Here we go. Shea Butter Baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Eyeliner. Oh, I do have a little bit of mascara. You know when y'all have some mascara that you need to just throw it out? I have some mascara I need to throw out. Where's my eyeliner? What's this? I've been on here for an hour. So I'm halfway through the live. So when I finish this, which I'm almost done, I'm gonna do some hair stuff. Now I saw this recommended from the Arab girlies. The way that they apply their eyeliner, so fire, but I cannot do it. I'm not gonna ruin my face right now by trying to do it. But they put it they put this in the corner of the eye and then they close the eye and swipe and it gives a line on the top and the bottom. Shout to them because they be eating that down, but I cannot do it. I just make myself look like a raccoon. I don't know if it's the way my eyelashes are set up. My eyelashes are very curly. I don't know, but I don't know. But what the way I like to use it is just like very gently, just like drawing a wing on the outside. It's very creamy, so I like to be very careful. And I normally use two hands, so this is a little bit of a struggle. And it's not a wing. I don't know if I'm gonna do a wing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need a wing. I'll leave it at that. And usually I'll take like a brush and like blend it a bit. You like J. Cole? He's all right. I used to really like J. Cole, like when I was in college. Y'all heard Drake dropped 3 albums? Do y'all care? I don't care. I used to listen to Drake a lot back in the day. His music changed for me. Like, I mean, not for me. His music changed. Like, it was shifting his music, and I'm like, okay, that's not for me no more. Remember, I don't know if y'all ever watched Insecure, but I was actually binging it a little bit yesterday, and Daniel made a joke to Issa, um, saying something like, "Oh, I got you this Drake something," and she's like, "Oh, how'd you know I like Drake?" And he was like, "Oh, you're a black girl who went to college. Of course you like Drake." So I thought that was funny because he used to make music that like was for the girls. Like the girls used to he used to make the music for the girls, and now he don't make music for the girls anymore. So you know, now he make we're not gonna get into that. But so let me know if y'all like the album. Good afternoon, Muhammad Abdul Kareem. How are you? Okay, so I'm even though I probably shouldn't, I'm gonna use a little bit of this mascara. This is the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash. All right, we don't talk during mascara. Do mascara for me is so hard because my lashes are very curly and short. So it's like I try to uncurl them a little bit so you can see them for what they are because they look longer when they're not as curly as you can imagine. And I remember somebody advised me to use a eyelash curler in reverse. Child, I almost took my eye out. Mohammed says I'm relaxing and you're dolled up. What's up? Yeah, I'm in the process of dolling up. I'm in the process of dolling up. It's Friday. I want to batch some content, um, promoting the head wrap. So not that I need makeup for that, but I want to wear some makeup in these videos. And I am wearing one of them right now. This is the one in the color Focus. Very unisex. Very unisex. Yeah, you know it's old mascara when you gotta dig in there. Yeah, this is so old and dry. You know, I'm gonna try a ting. I'm gonna try a ting. Where's my spray? Oh, thank you, Muhammad. I just wet the brush a little bit, see if that helps. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. Let me throw this shit out. Sorry, excuse my language. Let me throw this out right now because it just pissed me off. Low key. This damn mascara just pissed me off. Damn, I missed. I just tried to throw it in my trash can. I missed it. Right. So we got Ari Lennox playing right now. Chicago boy. T Mac says if you run it under hot water, that helps to loosen it up and it should apply better. Thanks. I'm gonna just throw it out and get a new pair. Not pair, a new bottle. I have one in the mail coming. Not brush, but the bottle. All right now. You gotta do all of that. Get you a new bottle. It's all right. Dilute in the formulation. It makes. I'm sure that probably makes it more run prone. Okay. Yeah, my skin is not. It's not doing as well as it usually does, but I'll be back. Maybe next time I go live, maybe in like 2 weeks, my skin will be back to normal. Remind me, y'all, do not manually exfoliate. My skin doesn't like that. My skin prefers chemical exfoliation, right? So maybe that applies to some of y'all too. Um if y'all ever scrub your face and you find that your face doesn't like to be scrubbed, don't exfoliate that way. Try to use like a cotton pad with maybe a serum, like uh what's the one that would recommend? I mean, I guess it's not necessarily an exfoliator. Mandelic acid is something really good for brown skin, but I don't know if that's necessarily an exfoliant. I'm no esthetician, y'all. Just let me just start with that. um, just Jojo says, "I love my wrap." Thanks. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? All right, now I'm wearing the one. It's called Focus. It's like it's what do you call it? Earth tones, camo vibes, but not quite. I have another one that has regular camo vibes. The orange. The orange. I'm guessing you're talking about Sunset. That's out of stock. We don't have that one no more, and it's not coming back because it took too long to sell. So I hope. Oh, the orange and black. Okay, that's also out of stock and it's not coming back because it took too long to sell. That's the one called Mamba. That's what I think you're talking about. Yeah, but I appreciate you. Thanks for shopping. Yeah. So this is I mean it's been a couple of months since I've had the Infinity head wraps on TikTok shop. So I'm trying to really see which are the ones that people like. At the end of the day, it's a business, so I gotta sell the ones that people like because I don't want inventory sitting on my shelves. I don't want my inventory collecting dust. So I gotta just keep using the ones that people like and similar ones so people can buy multiple. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean I personally really like that one too, but it took a long time for that one to sell out. It took a long time for that one to sell out, and I was surprised because I liked it. You know, sometimes you just think that oh, I like this, other people gonna like this too, right? Other people did like it, but not enough. I want to be able to turn over my products each month, you know, and that one took a little while. Y'all like Victoria Monet? Okay, I'm gonna do a little dewy spray. I've been on here for an hour 16, so I have 44 minutes left. Going to remember what I just told y'all at the beginning of the live? You know, in the videos when the girls they spray their makeup and then they start talking like it's all good? No, it's not all good. You just got product all in your mouth. It's not all good. And it always tastes like soap. Um Ab hmm, Abdi Abdi Fatah asks, what is a major roadblock you overcame and how did you do it? What is a major roadblock that I overcame? Can you give me like an area in life to help me come up with something? Could you narrow it down a little bit for me? That might help me think of an example to give you. I have an idea. I have one. A major roadblock that I overcame was this particular health challenge that I faced over the span of years from 2019 to 2022. I was dealing with chronic um I'll say chronic symptoms because the doctors were not very helpful with diagnosing me. They diagnosed me with so many different things. I mean, it wasn't so many different. They diagnosed me with a few different things that were really addressing my symptoms, but wasn't really addressing the cause. Muhammad says the gluten. It was that situation. I ended up becoming gluten intolerant, gluten sensitive, and it it caused a whole lot of respiratory issues and stuff like that, as well as that. Well, obviously digestion issues, but the digestive issues looked like respiratory issues, and yeah, they diagnosed me with hyperreactive airway syndrome and asthma and all of this stuff, and I'm like, how I'm 20, how old was I? Like 28 years old. How I'm 28 years old and you diagnosed me with asthma? That don't sound right. And like it was to the point where I would I would be in a car, like say I'm taking an Uber somewhere. Say I'm in an Uber. I just I feel like my chest is about to cave in. I feel like an elephant is sitting on my chest when I'll be in that Uber. As soon as I get out the Uber, I feel like a brand new woman. I ended up learning that I was getting sensitive to dust and it might sound like a little thing, but like when you don't know what's wrong and you don't know what to do to help it, to fix it, you feel like, what the hell, my body's falling apart. I don't know. I ended up realizing that taking out wheat, gluten, wheat, but not just gluten, wheat as a whole really helped me with my symptoms. But the only thing is, so many things have wheat. I eat a lot of wheat naturally. So I lost so much weight. I'm always very slim. I'm still very slim. Y'all always know me to be slim. But I lost so much weight. Mind you, I'm in my late 20s at this point, early 30s, and I was like back down to my weight when I first started my channel, like when I was 19. Like 100 pounds. Like I was probably like 105 pounds when I was 19. If that, I got down to like 109, and my gut needed time to heal. So taking out that wheat helped my gut heal, and I could eat wheat again. Yeah, so that was from like 2019 to 2022. Like I was experiencing the symptoms like late 2019 and just going through it, not knowing what's wrong with me. But then by time 2022 hit, that's when I realized taking out wheat is gonna help. So was it 20? Maybe a little bit before that. I don't remember. Maybe 2021. Yeah, maybe 2021. I realized, okay, taking out wheat is helping me. And then yeah, I had to get surgery on my sinuses throughout this process. I went under anesthesia twice. The second time was for an endoscopy for them to see what's going on. They're like, it looks fine. Nothing's wrong. Like, you look great. Yeah. I'm like, I am about to collapse. One strong gust of wind is gonna knock me over. I'm too tall to be this slim. Muhammad says, you've been handling your diagnosis very well, Keisha. Thank you. And truly, it's no diagnosis because nobody diagnosed me properly. It's nobody. And if I have to really reflect and figure out what happened with me, I think that I was extremely stressed, and I was going through it mentally a lot in that time period when before I got sick. So I do believe that got me sick. I strongly believe that the state of mind that I was in got me sick to the point where I'm like, I don't even know what's wrong with me. And I've heard many people say that. Since then, I've heard many people say how much stress and heartbreak and like overwhelm, how much that creates autoimmune issues in people, especially women. So yeah, I think that's what was going on with me. But yeah, I got rid of the stressors. Well, I didn't get rid of them, but I reduced their importance. Because at the end of the day, you don't have your health. What you got? Thank you for the love, Queen Valencia. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Sorry, I was talking through all them gifts you were saying, but I really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's something I overcame. Abdifata. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm saying your name like that. But yeah, so yeah, that was the roadblock, my health and how I overcame it. I took my health in my own hands because the doctors were not helping me. Somebody said that they had 2 sinus surgeries and it was no joke. Child, dang. I had one. Yeah, I just had one, thank God. But the doctor did tell me that they felt like I could get another one. They put me on a medication and they helped me not need a second one. Because polyps, I was getting polyps in my sinuses. Muhammad says, with a head full of hair, how much is the weight of your crown as opposed that's funny, as opposed to your body. That's like, and I've wondered that too. I've wondered that too, but I don't know how to figure that out. But I genuinely do not feel like my hair is heavy. It's a lot of hair, it is, but I don't feel like it's heavy. I wash my hair frequently, and oftentimes the weight that people experience in their hair is product buildup. And that might sound crazy, but do a good detox on your hair, and you'll see how much lighter your hair feels. Do it. But I wash my hair very regularly, and I'll detox like once a month. I mean, once a year, or maybe twice a year at most. I'll just say once a year. Oftentimes I'll do it right before my color. I actually did it fairly recently. I do plan on doing my yearly color soon. I just need to do it at a time when I feel like it. I just haven't felt like it, but I intended on doing it this weekend, but I did not feel like it. I did not feel like it. But I bought this purple. It wouldn't come out purple in my hair because my hair is black, but last time I did a blue black, and it just helped my black look rich. So I just wonder if the purple is gonna make my black look rich too. I don't expect it to come out purple, just so you know. I might make a video of that. We'll see. Thank you, Yasmin. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I'm happy. Leslie says she got her hair wraps. I'm wearing one right now. This is the Infinity head wrap in the color Focus. Hey, Carolyn. Thanks for joining. Muhammad says, I've experienced that the ACV treated formation as a bit of a regression. I've experienced that the ACV treatment formation as a bit of a regression. Could you please elaborate on that a little bit more? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mohammed. Are you saying that you feel like the ACV treatment like undid your locks, like loosened out your locks? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Could you please elaborate? Carla says purple sounds really pretty. It does, but it's probably not gonna look purple. It's probably gonna look black. It's probably gonna look black because my hair is black, you know. Someone got a music video? I don't think I knew that. Okay. Shout out to Ari Lennox, whipped cream. Yes. Huh. Mohammed, let me know, how long have you had your locks? How long have you had your locks? I've never heard anyone say that apple cider vinegar made their locks loosen. And truly, if your locks aren't even locked yet, then you probably don't need to be doing no apple cider vinegar cleanses yet. You know? But yeah, let me know how long you've had your locks. Whatever was forming within the lock matrix brought this softness and would kind of give this feeling of limp. November will be 12 years. So your hair is locked. I truly don't know what you mean, but if you don't like apple cider vinegar, definitely don't do it. At the end of the day, I do want to better understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't work for you, then don't do it. You know. But if you find that you want to do a deep clean, then you can do the trusty Dawn method. People like to crack on the method, but it works. There's a reason why they use it to clean the oil off the ducks and the oil spills. It's safe for the ducks' feathers. Just saying. It's not, but it's not shampoo, y'all. So don't use it on a regular basis. It's not shampoo, but it's definitely something that I've used a couple of times at this point. Maybe 3 times I've used it in my journey. I do lean towards the ACV, but the Dawn, it works. It does. And again, don't use it as shampoo. Use it in a soak. Mix it in the soak water. Carla says 12 years should be good and mature. For sure. Like, absolutely. Very mature. Very mature. Yeah. Okay, so I got 30 more minutes left of my goal. If you're watching on TikTok, can you please tap the screen? Please. Any more questions? Any more questions? I got 30 more minutes to kill. 30 more minutes to kill. Well, not kill. We don't kill. Did y'all know my nickname is Killer, by the way? Talking about we don't kill. My nickname is Killer. Killer Quiche. Not a lot of people call me that anymore, but that was my nickname mostly growing up. But every now and then, somebody is like, "What up, Killer?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am Killer, aren't I?" LOL. If y'all been following me for a long time, then y'all remember when my name on IG was Killer Does That. My name on IG was Killer Does That. Child, ghetto. Ghetto. Muhammad says, I enjoy my hair with a stiffness. Not unhealthy, but dreads that do not flatten or take away from what's been building. Not build up, but formation. Just that. I think I understand what you mean a little more. The apple cider vinegar made your hair feel soft and you don't like it to feel so soft. Okay, well, as long as you know it's not a bad soft, it's a healthy soft, but that's just not what you prefer. That's fair. It's your lock journey. Carla says, what is the longest to wait? What is longest to wait? What is longest wait to wash your hair, in your opinion? Like, what's the longest you should go without washing your hair, essentially? Y'all don't like y'all don't like when I talk about this. Y'all don't like my opinion on this. Don't In my opinion, don't go longer than a month without washing your hair. That's my opinion. My opinion is don't go longer than a month without washing your hair. At the end of the day, it's hygiene. Hygiene. Remember, hygiene. Hygiene, y'all. Hygiene. Your hair encounters everything you do, but you wash your body every day. You bathe your skin every day. You brush your teeth. I don't know. Brush your teeth is irrelevant, but like you wash your body every day. You wash your face, but you're not washing your hair. You're going a month without washing your hair. Your hair is encountering all the pollution in the air outside. Your hair is encountering that person who sneezed behind you. Your hair is encountering the person who coughed behind you. Your hair brushed against something dirty, something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wash your hair, and I say once a month at the longest. Like I wash my hair twice a month. I wash my hair twice a month. In the summertime, it's often once a week. And if it's a really busy season I'm going through, I'm not going longer than 3 weeks. Muhammad says very, very unsanitary. Yeah, it's at the end of the day, we gotta remember hygiene. We wash our hair for hygiene. But also, if you deal with dry hair, consider washing your hair more often because water hydrates our hair. Water hydrates our hair. When we wash our hair is experiencing hydration. And if you're using products on your hair, like oils especially, then if you're not washing those oils out, it's creating buildup, and that buildup is blocking moisture from getting into your hair. So wash your hair. Carla says, okay, thanks. It's so much sometimes. Okay, good then. Yeah. For sure it is. And listen, you talking to somebody whose locks are down past my butt at this point, and it's time for a trim. But I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out. I, I'm gonna see if my infinity head wraps can hold me down so I don't have to trim it yet. Because I just don't want to. I don't want to trim them because I don't like to have to deal with the loose ends. Like the ends coming loose a little bit after you trim, or after I trim. That's what happens to my ends. And I know I can interlock them, but I don't want to. I like them to naturally lock up, and I like how some of them have little curls on the ends. I have different textures throughout my head, so certain locks in certain areas have a little curl on the end, and this is really cute. But some of them locks, they end up with a little puff on the end, and it's cute. But like, it's I like my locks uniform, and it's not uniform, and it kind of looks accidental. I like my hair to look on purpose. I like my hair to look on purpose, even if it's not on purpose. So I don't know. Hopefully the I can hold out on trimming because I'm wearing my hair up in the infinity head wraps more often. Why did I mention that? Oh yeah, because it's a lot of hair to wash. Yes. So yes, and that's, remember how I said I had planned on doing the purple recently, but then I decided against it because I didn't feel like it. That's exactly why I didn't feel like it. I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with the hair. All that hair, I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't feel like it. Muhammad says, I would like to get back to cuts of aloe and cactus for hydration, or like shampoo, like to wash your hair for your maintenance. Is that what you mean? Carla says, mine 15 years, and oh boy. Oh my goodness, Carla. Thank you for reminding me. Today is May 15th, bro. Today is my lockiversary. I forgot. Today is my lockiversary, guys. Tell me happy lockiversary. Today makes 16 years for me. I should have put that in my title in my video. I've totally forgot. And I had told myself yesterday, oh, that means it's also my sister's birthday. I gotta text my sister. Oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock. I gotta text my sister. I can't text her while I'm on TikTok. I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna be on here for another 22 minutes. Can y'all remind me to text my sister, please? I always remember my sister's birthday and my lockiversary is the same day. I can't believe it's my lockiversary, y'all. Tell me happy lockiversary. Thank you, Carla. I totally forgot, y'all. I started my locks 16 years ago today on May 15th. It was 2 days after I had moved off of campus from my freshman year of college. I had grown out my locks my freshman year of college. I mean, I had grown out my relaxer my freshman year of college, and I've kept it in braids throughout the growing out process. I would, just get a new set of braids every couple of months. And that was back in the day when braids lasted you that long. Nowadays, from what I hear from the girls, that's what they say. It don't last like it used to back in the day. But it could be who you going to. I went to the Africans, they know what they're doing for real. I mean, shout out to everybody else who does braids, no shade, no shade, no shade. Carla said you almost missed your sister's birthday and your lockiversary at the same time. Bruh. No, seriously though, because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Is, oh my goodness, how could I? And I haven't been on social media like that, so she might have even posted a birthday post or something, but I didn't see it if she did. But I'm gonna text her. And she see me live too. She probably sees me live and everything, child. I gotta text her. Oh man. Happy birthday to my sister Shantae. Happy birthday to my sister Shantae. Um, yeah. So yeah, I started my locks when I was 19, y'all. No, yeah, I'm 35 now, child. I'm 35. I mean, I did always figure that I would keep my locks forever for the most part. But now just to see it, it's been forever. I mean, it's not literally been forever, but it's been 16 years. Wow. Because back when I started my locks, I remember feeling like I can't wait until my locks gets to my tailbone. Like, you can't tell me nothing when it gets to my tailbone. And then it got to my tailbone really fast. It got to my tailbone within 8 years. And I'm a tall girl. I mean, I'm tallish. I'm 5'8". You know, I ain't short. You know, so I was kind of like, oh my goodness, my locks are down to my tailbone already. What now? I guess I gotta just keep growing it. I guess I hit my goal. I never cared for it to get longer than my tailbone, but hey, let's go for it. And then they went down to my thighs, and I'm like, I can't deal with this. This is too long. This is too long. Uh, but then, so I cut them to my waist, and now they're back down to the bottom of my butt. Like some of them, a couple of them are like past my butt, but for the most part, they're all like at the bottom of my butt. Thank you, T Mac. Carla says, "What's the best go to? What is best go to lock style in summer?" For me personally, I like rope twists. I like to put them in like basically chunky twists. Like to put them in the chunky twists, and I can wash my hair in that style, and that's what I do. And I usually do that every summer. And the chunky twist, they take some length off of your hair. They make your hair look a little shorter, so it's easier to manage and easy to wash. You just wash them in the twist. You dry them in the twist. The only thing is like, do you care about your roots looking super fresh? Because it'll look fresh like when you first do them, obviously, but as you wash them with the twisting, they're gonna look a little less and less fresh. So if that's okay with you, then cool. That's okay with me personally. I don't need my edges and stuff looking sleek all the time. So that's fine with me. And I'm sure that's fine with most of us with locks. So I do recommend my go-to summer style, the rope twists. And I'll probably bring them back next month, maybe. Or maybe not next month. Maybe in July. I'll probably do them in July. Mohammed says yes, but stubborn dreads that struggle to become cylindrical from or through growth seasons kind of gives the chance to become rehabilitated through locksmithing. It's been a minute since going through. Bless you in your crown. You should be making it another year round. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the lock anniversary. Thank you, Carla. So wait, let me read that again, Mohammed. Yes, but stubborn dreads that struggle to become cylindrical form or through growth from or through growth seasons kind of gives the chance to become rehabilitated through locksmithing. It's been a minute since going. Okay. What are you speaking in opposition to? I'm confused as to what you are addressing. Did I say something that you were addressing? I'm not sure of the context of what you're saying. But generally speaking, yes, locksmithing does help with uniformity or palm rolling. I'm more of a palm roller. Locksmithing is cool. Locksmithing is cool. Um, it's I think it's better for someone else to locksmith your own hair. It's a lot to locksmith your own hair, but you can do it. But me doing my own hair, I might as well just palm roll it. So I just palm roll it. It's simpler, easier on just when it comes to just simple physiology. It's just easier to palm roll my own hair. But locksmithing is great when somebody else is doing it for you or you're doing it on somebody else's hair. But yeah, for sure that helps with uniformity with the to help them become cylindrical. Oh, Carla says I dislike summer so bad with my locks. I feel you. I mean, yes, it does make me hot. It does make me hot. It does make me hot. Yes, but I love the summer. I love the summer. But yeah, I do be hot. I do. Grab some of these. Grab some Infinity head wraps. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. Okay, thank you. T Mac says I have minimal edges. I was born that way. Yeah, I know some people who are born that way too. Like from seeing their baby pictures and their like toddler pictures. You know, we all do have different hairlines, and you can't create new follicles unless you want to, get implants. You can do that, but like for me for instance, like my hairline is kind of funny, like behind my ear, and there's like no way for me to tell if I'm in frame showing you, but like my hairline like goes kind of high up behind my ear. You know, I noticed that when I was like in elementary school. I noticed that the other kids, their hairline was lower and closer to their ears, but mine was always kind of like high up by my ears, both sides. Born that way, it is what it is. And yeah, I that used to be something that used to stick out to me, but yeah, I haven't acknowledged that in a long time. Yeah, Janelle Monet. All right, y'all, I got another 14 minutes on here. If does anybody have any more hair questions? If I get off of here, I'm gonna make some videos, putting on the head wraps and stuff. I want to make sure to have a lot of content coming out this weekend. Oh, I do have a video I need to edit and post from when I was modeling for Latoya on day 2. So I was modeling for Miss Lady Locks at the yacht party, but then the next day I was modeling for her at her class. She taught a class at the Hair Education Beauty Summit. I think it was like a 4-day event, maybe 3 or 4 days. But yeah, I was there for 2 of those days. What was I saying? Maybe I wasn't saying anything. I think I might have been asking y'all to ask me questions for my last 13 minutes on here. Make that 12. I'll be on here for another 12 minutes. Y'all like Janelle? Do y'all like Janelle Monáe? I love Janelle Monáe. I saw my homegirl posted her on her stories today. She was performing in Indiana. My homegirl lives in Indiana. I mean, y'all could just watch me, just look at me if y'all want to, but I think that's kind of weird. I think that y'all prefer to engage and have conversation. I mean, I could be wrong. Okay, maybe it's my computer is making these comments coming slow or something. Uh oh, Muhammad says ACV stiffness and formation, but we were talking about the reason for the aloe and cactus. Oh, okay. Well, now let me go back to your comments. I can really understand what you're saying. So, got you. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying, Mohammed. Carla says, do you spritz scalp in the summer? Yeah, I spritz my scalp all year round. All year round. Mostly if I don't have a fresh retwist because I don't want to mess up my fresh retwist. So usually it'll be that second week because I wash my hair every 2 weeks. I don't retwist every 2 weeks, but I used to. I did used to. That first week, I'm not spritzing my scalp. And when you say spritz, you mean with a moisturizer, right? You mean with a moisturizer, like a rose water, like my rose water? Like my rose water? What's that sound? Oh no, move. I want to hear that. No. This song is so depressing. Oh my goodness. What's the on this? They tried to play X Factor by Lauryn Hill. No. No. I mean, this song is beautiful. I'm not, listen, I'm in the era of my life. I do not like listening to sad music. I don't like listening to sad music. Life is sad enough. I don't want to hear sad music. And it's like, I've been on this type of time for like the past few years. For the past few years. Lauryn Hill, she's beautiful. Lauryn Hill is very beautiful. Yes, moisturizer. Okay. But yeah, for the past few years, I realized I can't listen to sad music like that, and it's unfortunate because some of my favorite music is sad music, but I'm like, I can't listen to this. This is bad for my spirit. I used to love me some. I mean, I still love it, but I just don't listen to it. Um, Amy Winehouse. I love me some Amy Winehouse. That Back to Black album, but boy, the songs are so sad and it's beautifully written and everything, and the music and her voice. I loved me some Amy Winehouse, and then just her whole situation is tragic. I don't know if y'all know her situation, but like she really became like drugged out and liquored out over some man, girl, some loser boy that she was in love with, got her sad and stuff because he was cheating on her and all that. So she started drinking and doing drugs. Some boy who ain't got nothing going on for himself. He don't got a Grammy. What? Yeah. So every time I listen to Amy Winehouse music, I just get sad. I'm like, girl, she really ruined her life over this loser boy. Corinne Bailey Ray, I do remember that, Muhammad. Corinne Bailey Ray, she's making sad music now. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean is she getting on drugs and stuff now? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Carla said, I don't like sad music at all. Yes, that was sad, and she was so beautiful. Yeah, man. Talented. You hear that voice? You close your eyes. You do not know that woman is making that music. I'll just say it like that. Oh, T Max says, can we see your hair before you sign off? I forgot. I did say I was going to play with my hair before I get off, right? Yeah. Sorry about that. I will show y'all now. But I will warn you, since I did do the deep cleanse recently, the color is really dull. My black is really dull right now, so I do need to freshen up the color. But it's still my hair and it's my lockiversary. Do you know what today is? It's my lockiversary. Lockiversary. Find a way. There will be a brighter day. But yes, Muhammad, you mentioned Corinne Bailey Ray. I remember when I was in college, I listened to her a lot more. Well, that was really when I listened to her, period. Like I didn't really listen to her so much past then, but she had this one song that was so sad to me, but I used to listen to it all the time because I really loved it. I mean, it was like a bittersweet song. Like, I guess it depends on your perspective because it might not be sad to everybody, but to me, it was sad. And it was called "I Do It All Again." I do it all again. Did she have her husband kill herself? I mean, kill himself or something like that. I think her husband from back in the day. I mean, she might have remarried since then, but I don't know. But yeah, I can't do with the sad music like that. Muhammad said no, but someone close to me first put me on to her, but discontinue listening to her because she found Corinne to be depressing. Got you. Fair. Yeah, she has like one like super happy song that everybody likes. Girl, put your record on. That song is so fun and happy, but it's not really indicative of her catalog. It now is it? Glisten Glam for 8 says, thank you so much for my super cute lock scarves. Oh, I'm so happy you like them. I'm so happy you like them. Thanks for supporting the brands. I don't know if you were on live this whole time, but I was just wearing one. This is in the color Focus, very unisex. I made sure to have some for the boys and the girls. Oh, he overdosed. He overdosed. Okay. I don't know why I thought he shot himself. Because the thing is, when people overdose, is it suicide? How do you know? Did he leave a note? Because sometimes people overdose by accident, you know? Yeah. Jamie Foxx is playing now. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Bliss says, ooh, gotta order that one. Yep. Focus. It's called Focus. Yeah. You say Jason like you know them, Muhammad. You know them? Did you know them? Yeah, so when I said earlier, like my favorite kind of music is R&B and pop and B, and it's because like, well, R&B is often sad, especially well, like yeah, R&B is very often sad, but I don't, I do my best to avoid the sad R&B. I like the love R&B, and like even like the make love R&B, but I probably will lean more towards pop and B, like the more poppy R&B, like the Chloe and Halle, like the Coco Jones, like the um Victoria Monet, like Normani, or what's some more pop and B? That's what comes to mind. So like they're more like the more danceable R&B songs, Tinashe, with some more examples. Yeah. Even Ari Lennox. Ari Lennox, I mean she has her soulful R&B, which I do prefer. I do, because her voice is for it. But she has some the more popular R&B songs too. I like that. You know. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Carla. I will. I have 2 more minutes and 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Because I told myself I was gonna do 2 hours. I told myself I'll do 2 hours. So like this song, this pop. I mean, this is to me. This is pop and B. I don't know if y'all can hear it. This is Jamie Foxx, Unpredictable. Sorry, I got my tablet on the floor. This is Jamie Foxx, Unpredictable, featuring Ludacris. And to me, this is pop and B. It's like it's not like a soulful song, but he's singing. It's R&B. The usual. Tonight we get it unpredictable. Like I like. Oh damn. Shucks. I just got a weird email. Okay. I'll get off here in a minute. Um, Muhammad says, I know her enough. Guitar, Pisces, water, and sunlight. Her birthday being one day before mine is really what drives it home. Oh, you don't know her then. Muhammad. Carla says, don't forget to call your sister. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Twisted Life, a TV. Hey, girl. I wouldn't say that was pop and B, but that's more urban hip hop to me. Yeah. Jamie Foxx. Oh, so when you say urban, okay, so for me, okay, pop, I'm not, okay, I don't know like the actual classifications, but when I'm thinking pop, I'm kind of just mean like, as opposed to like soul, more so like radio, like a more like a radio song. While a lot of like the real soulful music, they don't play it on the radio like that. But when I say pop, I kind of just mean like top 40 like type music. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely hip hop because they got the Ludacris feature on there. I hit my 2 hour mark. By the way, what's up, poetry? How you doing? How long you been in the chat? Yeah, the Fox one. Usually when R&B singers get with rappers, I consider that urban hip hop. But the others you listed, I can see that. Okay. Yeah, to me that's hip hop and R&B at the end of the day because it's like literally hip hop and R&B, like singing and the rapping. But same thing. I like hip hop and R&B too. Um, so I should mention that. I don't know if I mentioned that genre earlier. If that's that genre blend, whatever. Yeah. Yes. So this song playing now. This is Seven Streeter. It won't stop with Chris Brown. This is R&B, right? I call this R&B, like just R&B. I like the song. Now, when it comes to Chris Brown, I know I'm about to get off. I just want to say this because I'm not even listening to his new album. Like, I heard a lot of people complaining about it. I'm like, I'm not even listening to it because I just feel like it's going to disappoint. It's going to disappoint. Chris Brown's somebody I feel like I grew up with low key. He's just like a couple of years older than me. Like he got really popular when I was in like ninth grade, maybe eighth grade, and he's somebody that you want to root for, but then he just always disappoint. And I feel like a lot of people make excuses for him all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's because he's light skinned, isn't it? It's because he's light skinned and cute. Y'all make all types of excuses for Chris Brown. And maybe y'all don't be in the blogs like I do, but Chris Brown is always in some shit. I'm so sick of Chris Brown, and I like his R&B music. I don't like his club music. That shit is trash. I'm sorry, I'm going off. I'm going off. But I like his R&B music, like um his R&B songs, or even his more like make love songs, like Back to Sleep is probably my favorite Chris Brown song. I like that, but I hate when he makes the pill popping music, the drug stuff. Hmm. Mom says, I believe musical worth and true strength is determined by one's instrumentation. That I do love some like when people use like real live instrumentation in the music, and that's one of the reasons why I like soul music. Like very often there's like live instruments in there. Like I love to hear some horns. Love that. One of my favorite albums is B Day. B Day, Beyonce, Horn Down. That sounded weird. Twisted Life of CB says, I feel the same way about CB, his persona, and his R&B. Wait, ooh, my contacts. His persona and his R&B compared to club songs. He's lacking off real, in my opinion. Yeah, so if a song comes into my realm and I hear it, but I'm not checking out his new album. I'm not checking it out. Yeah, so let me get off of here. It's been 2 hours. I need to text my sister. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me. Everybody have a beautiful rest of your Friday. I may come back. I may not. I mean, I'll come back eventually on live. I don't know when, but I would like to come back this weekend. That's what I meant to say. And since I just remembered it's my lockiversary, I will come back. I'll come back. All right. Everybody have a good weekend.